Hello, my friends. I'm your local art witch, and I'm back with another video for this Tarot Tuesday. I wanted to talk about this deck I've had in my collection for a while. It's called Tarotorial. I no longer have the original packaging, but it came in a standard tuck box. And let's get into it. So this is a little leaf satchel. Isn't it cute? Look at this. I got this on Etsy, and I will do my best to remember to link her shop down below, so that way if you would like one like this, you can. They do come in different colors too. It's well made. Look at this. Like, it's just a great little pouch. And there's different size options too. Okay. So here's the deck. It comes with this tiny booklet, and you'll see why it's so small here in a second. But it's got some common spreads here for us to use. And this is where you can get the deck. I highly, highly, highly recommend this deck. Okay. Okay, so these are the backs. The tuck box that it comes in also has this design. I really love this. It's simple but classy. And is it reversible? Pretty sure it's reversible. They're nice and like thick, but not too thick. Like, it's really sturdy without feeling clunky, you know? So the cards themselves, and you'll see here. Now, it will tell you what suit it is. So above, it will tell you what part of the arcana the card is in. The major arcana has just these standard numbers, which is neat because usually in decks it will have the Roman numerals, and it will have the meaning of the Fool, some words to kind of get you going, the associations made with it, so Uranus and air, and then it has the reversed. And it's really simple. And if you look, now maybe this font wouldn't work for everybody, like with dyslexia and stuff. This style font may be too simple. But overall, I like the clean structure of it. And see, look at this. So if you're learning your cards, this is a great way to learn. It also comes with like a simple description. So the Lovers, the card represents healthy relationships, balance, and harmony. It is symbolic of the unity in a relationship and the confidence and strength it provides. And then it will have this, like, it won't have the same description of what the card should look like, but I think with this deck and the standard rider weight, you have a really good head start, on learning your associations, learning, like, as you learn more about the elements, about the planets, it's going to go a long way towards your tarot journey. Like, sometimes I may not know what, say, Nine of Pentacles is on its own, for example, but I know Pentacles is Earth, and I know Earth is about, prosperity and material gains. And then if you learn just a little bit of numerology, it will make a big difference too. So it is, I was looking for the planet, but there's no planet on this one. So this card's planet would be Venus, yes, because Taurus is ruled by Venus. So that should have something to do with like abundance, luxury. Yes, abundance and luxury. Okay, yeah, because that's other stuff that Venus is also associated with. So really, really simple, clean, understated deck. I'm just looking at how pretty they are. Sorry. I just like the black, the gold. I like that. For me, at least, this is easy to read. It shuffles beautifully. I've had this deck, I'm trying to think, I think for a year now. Maybe not quite that long. And it is on my little stand, usually. I'll show you guys here in a minute. So it shuffles great. I always do this shuffle with you guys too, because I know some people like to riffle. Oh, it's not even. Yeah. My hands are a little weak, so I have a hard time with the riffle shuffle. So for me, I would have to break down the deck a little bit further in order to be able to riffle it appropriately, but it is doable now. And I find, for me, this deck reads super, super easily. Not just easily, but well. Like it's on point every single time. It always tells me what I need it to, what I need to hear. Not what I need it to tell me, but what I need to hear. So I think I'll show you guys my little display that I've been working on to help me associate with my decks more. I got this idea, completely stole it from Astral Boy on, what's the full name of his channel? I'll link his channel too. Love his channel. He does great deck reviews, super friendly. Really easy to listen to, and he's very, very, very thorough with his reviews. So I'm gonna pause here, and I'm gonna bring you over to my stand, and you'll see what I'm doing. Okay, so this is the stand that I've got going on. I want to learn the associations a bit better between a few of my decks. So I've got my Tarot of the Divine. This is the Tarotorial. I like to have this out front because I can just quickly read and then associate it with. This is from the Modern Witch. I like to keep this one right here because it's very true to the original Rider-Waite, but it's gender, race, and body inclusive. I'm not showing any good examples right here, but anyway, I just love that deck. So Modern Witch, I've got my Crow Tarot out because I want to get closer to my more animal decks. This is the Prisma Visions Tarot that my husband just got me. I'm so glad that I have it out because I noticed after I finished my review and I was reading through it, there's a little dog in the water, and the dog is the character, not the bird. So the Fool in this is like taking the chance to go in the water to get his food. It's more, the Fool for me is usually just carefree. It doesn't look like anything bad is going to happen, even though they're about to walk off this cliff. Maybe they're so airy that I don't know, it's like they'll just kind of float safely to earth. But this brings out the inherent danger of the Fool. Like, it's important to take those chances, but you could be making a big risk. Like, this just reads a little bit differently. This is my, oh my goodness, Ethereal Visions deck. Another top favorite. I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time with the camera. Love the gold. But see, it's a common thing to have a youth, the white dog, the cliff. This one, I have out, one, because this is one of my favorite decks, but two, we're looking up at him, and this character, it seems like they can see where they're going, so it doesn't seem like the same amount of risk. And then back here, oh, sorry, I keep losing track of where I'm leaving the camera here. Sorry. What deck is this? It's one of my Los Scarabeo decks. Is it the Art Nouveau? I think it's the Tarot, the Art Nouveau. So, you know, like he looks higher class, really careless. That poor dog's going off the road with him. And then I have my traditional rider weight back here. Oops. And then this is my Tarot Mucha, if I remember right. I like her because this was the first deck I ever saw a woman as the Fool. And the dog is not as pure white. We have the knapsack, the flower. It's really... Anyway, so I'm trying to learn my associations, how to read across multiple decks. Just so that way I can depend more on my intuition as opposed to, you know, anything else. And I'm hoping I would like to have a deck or two where I combine those decks and use it as one tarot. But I cannot decide what decks would go together to read together. I'm tempted, like maybe you all could help me with this, but like I'm tempted, let me see, like the gold ones should go with maybe the gold, but this is so much more than this. It doesn't match this. Like I don't plan on blending any decks with my original, like this is my reference deck. So yeah, tell me what you think. If some of these could be blended together, for me, the decks would have to be the same size because I'm not trimming my decks. I'm not comfortable doing that. I was tempted to blend these two because they're both diverse, different decks, but the card, this is like a linen, and this is glossy matte. Anyway, I'm going on too long. Tell me what you all think, and I'll see you again sometime soon. Bye-bye for now.